What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another random podcast. This is the first video that at least I'm recording for the new year. I don't know if you've recorded anything in the few hours that we've had into the new year, but um, the video is gonna be more about like our channels. I guess we could do like a 2022 recap of our YouTube channels individually, and then we can talk about just like what we have in store for this year. So. Yeah, we kind of combined
Yeah.
ideas here because Armand was like, let's talk about New Year's resolutions. It's like, okay, let's do it for our YouTube channels. That's that.
Yeah.
And if you see me looking at the bottom of my screen, I am currently watching the Vikings game at the same time. We are getting our ass beat, like badly, but hey, we're still in the playoffs. So keeping hope alive. But okay,
I wish I could say the same.
Broncos country. Let's
Yeah, no. I was happy about today's game though. I thought we were going to get wiped out by the Chiefs, but final score was 27-24,
yeah,
which
no,
was
they
we
actually
still
weren't that
lost, but
bad.
it's better than I thought.
Yeah, and they actually Russell Wilson looked better now that he doesn't have
Yeah.
Nathaniel Hackett as his head coach, which is exactly what I thought would happen. And as we speak, Vikings get like a 30-yard gain from Jalen Naylor. That's that's awesome. The
Good
backups are
stuff.
coming
Good
in. That's
stuff.
why. Um, but okay. So how did you? You start us off. Okay, 2022. You want to talk about how your channel did? You started the channel this year or last year now, right?
I started Christmas of 21, so the
Okay,
25th,
okay.
December 25th, so right at the end
Cutting it close.
of
I remember that now.
2021.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, actually, last Christmas was my 1 year anniversary of the channel. So I think I said that in my Santa Baby
That's
cover.
right. That's right.
Um, yeah, I mean, it was good. 2022 was good to me. Uh, Earlier in the year, like in the springtime, I kind of like slowed down. I only had like 3 videos up because I was at the time, right, we were graduating high school, so it was that like third quarter, fourth quarter of senior year, trying to get my grades up and just like keep everything, maintain it until the end. It's like
Yep.
that 100-meter stretch. And then at the same time, I was practicing for the play, so I was in the cafeteria for 3 hours a day, every day, 5 days a week. And then I was also working at the time. I was teaching swim classes and I was lifeguarding for MTA. And so I was really busy, so I didn't get to do much until like the summertime. And then even that, I was hanging out with everybody before I left for college. And so I didn't get to do much over 2022. I got a decent few covers out. I know that we did one impression video. That was pretty fun. I liked that. But then, once I got to college, I was trying to pick up the pace on the music, and I finally found a routine that worked for me, and then my computer just decided to blow out. So I think I have like a total of 7 videos up, but I'm working on that, and we'll talk about that a little bit later when we talk about like what's to come. But I got a lot of fun things in my head. Kind of that's the idea. And Chase is again. He's
Yep.
shirtless
Chase thinking
again.
of the wait. What happened? What happened?
Are you recording?
No, what happened? Just tell me what happened.
Dude, so Brock Purdy got hit.
Yeah.
He was up in the air,
Yeah.
and Ayuk caught it. He does the 20 down. They're gonna keep the field goal.
We're getting an update. You guys, I mean, if you follow football, you probably already know what happened because we're posting this later. But there's
He's got the
Chase.
score report right there.
Yeah, Ian Rappaport. Thank you. But okay, going back to what we were talking about here. So Armand mentioned how like his computer died, and like I know that we've been talking about doing stuff on his channel, but because his computer is not here, then it kind of put a pause on that again. And I don't think
Yeah.
we're gonna be able to do anything for a while now since school's starting
It's
up
supposed to
again.
come in tomorrow. Hopefully.
Oh, really?
Hopefully.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's news to
I
me
don't
as it is to
leave for
everyone
another
else.
like week and a half, so we might be able to get 1 or 2 videos out, but we'll have to see. I'm trying to make it work, but it's cutting it close.
Yeah, it really is cutting it close, and we do have that one impressions video up, dude. I keep telling you this all the time, dude. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear my mom screaming in the back. 49ers fan. As you can see, very very chaotic video. Welcome to 2023, everybody. But,
Great way to start the new year. This is awesome.
seriously,
Yeah.
we
This
totally
is
didn't. We totally
fantastic.
didn't like call like maybe like an hour ago to plan this, and but yeah. Anyway, but and we have that. impressions video that we have up. That one was very tough for me, but it's up there. It's up there. So
We
that's
had
that.
fun though.
No, we
That's
did
what
have fun doing
mattered.
it. I was just like, damn, like I was cringing so much at myself while I was doing that. I was just like, I can't imagine how like, oh God. Anyway,
It
this
didn't
isn't
look
this.
that bad though.
No, this isn't
After
about
like
me.
actually filming and stuff, it wasn't bad.
All right. As we're recording, the Vikings lose to the Green Bay Packers 41-17. So that's it for that. I'm turning that shit off. Um, but I don't know how. I mean, how would you say your 2022 was like as a whole, like in terms of like the YouTube channel? Also, wait, before you start, your screen is like going off and on very blurry for me. So I don't know if it's my internet or yours, but
Oh,
bear with us, guys. Bear with
um,
us. But
yeah. Mine looks fine, so it might be on your end, but let me know if it's really bad. I can like disconnect and then
no,
rejoin.
yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah. I mean, as far as the channel goes, I started like I pretty much started at the beginning of 22. And so over the full year, even though I only had, like 7 videos, um I got 50 subs and like the first couple videos that I had, let me look at the views, but like my first video I think was in the 200s, which was a lot higher than I thought it was going to get.
Yeah. No,
After that, I mean, it did die down a little bit, but like let's see. 247 views for my first
that's
video.
good. That is
That's
good.
not bad. And then the most recent one was 6 days ago, and that's at 81 views right now. And so, I'm pretty happy that I'm reaching more people than my subs. It's always nice to see I'm at 50 subs, but I'm constantly getting more than 50 viewers.
Yeah.
And so, obviously I want more people to sub, but even if they don't, that's fine. But then the views, it's dope that people are actually supporting and stuff. So the year was really good to me, man. Things went great. And I mean, bro, for you got to talk about your channel because 2022 was very good to you.
Yeah. But you know what? I will say like 50 subs is really good. And then yeah, I mean I talked about this with Armand about having the more views and subscribers just because like that's something that we do have slight control over, but then at the same time you
Mhm.
don't because it's up to YouTube to, who they show this to, how many people it reaches, not necessarily people that are viewing it, but just people who have seen it on their pages and stuff like that. So it's stuff like that that's really positive. But I would say I'd say that's a very strong start. And I told Armand this like when he started this channel, I was like, dude, you have a chance to like actually like be really big with this because music is relatable to like everyone, and he
Yeah.
does a good job at it. I'm not gonna lie to him. Like he's actually doing good, right? So, hey, it's only upward from here. But yeah,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
in terms of 2022 for me, man, we actually really, really picked the pace up in these last 2 months, and I,
Yeah, dude.
I, something kind of just clicked for me, and I kind of just hit a realization. So, for the first 10 months, my YouTube channel was basically anything related to football. I mean, really, it was random, very random, but we just talked about football on there. Started the year off with 215 subscribers exactly. When you have this little subscribers and this small of a fan base, you remember the exact number. So,
Exactly.
um, but it wasn't bad. The year before I was hovering around 170 to start the year, so I was like, okay, we're not doing too bad. But this year, yeah, we definitely took a significant leap, and I
Yeah.
changed everything. I mean, most of you guys who are watching this, obviously, you're either on my channel or through the random podcast. But we changed this to a draft channel just because I was like, hey, this is something that I want to do, and I think I can constantly push out content for, and it won't take me a lot of time. Like I can record and post, and that's the beauty of the whole thing. But actually, in this last, if I'm doing the math correctly in my head, I think I got about like 45 subscribers in the last 2 months, which is pretty crazy. Um,
Wow.
we actually
What are you
had,
at now? Like 350?
I'm at 360 right now. And
360. Yeah, that's
yeah,
good.
and when I was, or before the change and all that, I was at like 315 and it was going down a little bit as well. And then it kind of like soared back up. I remember looking at the analytics and at one point it said in the last 30 days, you've had 975% more subscribers in this time than you have had the entire time. I was like, wow, like that's crazy. So, we'll take those numbers any day. But That's
Yeah.
gonna put us at about like plus 145 for this year. So I mean, I think that's really great,
Yeah.
and I really
That's
wish
really good.
that I had started this transition when I initially made the channel because
Yeah.
I knew I wanted to make videos. I just wasn't sure on what. But yeah, I mean, this is a great way to end the year, and it's a great way to start off this year. So, you know, 2022, we end off at
Yeah.
360, and hopefully we have a lot more at the end of
That's
2023.
pretty
But
good, man.
yeah,
That's dope.
yeah,
So
it's gonna
what's to come for your channel? Obviously, draft season is, it's towards the end of the season, and then you got like the beginning, off season, that kind of stuff. Are you gonna
mm,
keep the draft videos going the whole time?
yeah. So what I'm doing right now is we're doing these mock draft videos. If you're not familiar with what a mock
Yeah.
draft is, um, have you been watching my No, I'm just kidding. But basically, you make your own opinions and you make your own picks on who you think teams are going to take and stuff. And the great thing about that is you can do the same team over and over again, which I'm not going to do, but I can do. And it's like you can make a
Right.
different video every time. That's the great thing about it. And then also, I'm going to
True.
take a look at individual players. And once the draft is over, I'm going to be talking about the next year's class that's coming in, and then I'm also going to be talking about the players that were just drafted and how they're playing and how they're comparing against one another. Actually, one of my most successful videos this year was comparing two rookies at the same position this year, where it's debating like, oh, who's
Nice.
better. So it's stuff like that where it's like, I mean, I have a general idea. I'm sure I'm going to come up with more along the way, but you know,
Yeah.
yeah. So
That's dope, dude. Okay.
yeah.
Are you gonna try and I know that you're a lot more current than I am, like where you post consistently.
Mm.
But is it more just are you gonna try and do like a video a week, or are you just doing whenever you feel like it, you're gonna post?
Yeah, you know what? I am gonna do it how I feel because I feel like if I hold myself to a schedule, I put more pressure on myself, and it becomes more of
Oh.
a quantitative thing than a quality thing, which I'd much rather see.
Yeah.
I'd rather put out quality videos when I feel like it, rather than punching out one a week where it's like I'm kind of forcing an idea or forcing myself to record when I don't really feel like it. And you know how
Right.
it is with school too. I mean, we don't have school every
Oh
single
yeah.
day, but even if it's like
Well, I do.
10 minutes in the day, it's like, ah, man, it's like I'd rather be relaxing right now, it's tiring.
Yeah.
So, but
I get
yeah.
that. I get that. That makes sense. Yeah. I'm kind of thinking the same thing, but I want to stay more current because I know that if I just do it when I feel like it, then I'll do like one a month. I mean, but let me clarify this for everybody. It's not that I don't enjoy this. It's just that for me to make a video, it's a 2-hour process, like
Mm.
for one
Oh
video,
yeah.
because I've got to go through and record the song, right? So I have to film myself singing it, and then I have to download all the music. I have to find like background tracks for the music, and then I have to splice them all together and make it sound natural. And so the editing and stuff, like the introduction and like when I put up my YouTube on the screen, that takes me 5 minutes at the most. But then like mixing the music so that it's at the same time and that the beat keeps going, and then I gotta change the audio and all that stuff. So the whole process, it takes me 1 or 2 hours depending on the length of the video. And trying to find that time, especially in college, it's one thing if I'm at home, but it's tough when I'm in the dorm itself trying to like find that time to sit down on the computer and actually do that when I don't have schoolwork or if my roommate's out or whatever.
Oh.
So I'm trying, but I'm gonna definitely try and keep up on it. And then for I guess for what I'm doing, I have a lot of holidays that I wrote down, and so those are the only things I'm like holding myself to. Like those are deadlines. So like I'll do a song. I've got my planner or whatever. Then I wrote it down in here. So like I'll do a song for Valentine's Day, so you guys can keep your eyes open for that. I don't know what song yet, but I'll figure that out. And then like in March I've got St. Patty's Day, and there's all these different ones: Mother's Day, Father's Day, all these different holidays where I'm gonna try and do a cover for those. But then the rest of the videos are just gonna be kind of when I get the chance and try
Mm.
and figure that out at least. But we'll see. I am I don't know if I've said this before on YouTube. I know I've talked to you about it, but I don't know if this is like public knowledge yet. But I'm working on some albums. Specifically, right now, this year, I'm gonna focus on a Christmas album. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna start that probably in the summertime and record. And then that way I can have it really nice and fine tuned before like November. And I'll probably post it in November itself, like mid-November, maybe around Thanksgiving time. And that way you've got a month. I if you guys don't know, I have a company that I'm working with to get myself on Spotify. They do it all for free and stuff like that. And so I sent in like a clip. They liked it, and so they were like, "Yeah, okay, we'll do this when you're ready." And so I'll be able to get onto some of the platforms, which is really cool. I don't have any music on there; it's just YouTube. Of course, the album will be on my channel as well. But it'll be actually it'd be really cool to have it on like Spotify and Apple Music, iTunes, that kind of stuff if I can get it. I think it's Spotify for sure, and then maybe Apple Music and iTunes and that kind of stuff. That'll be pretty cool if I can actually get that going. That'd be pretty dope to put out my first album. So we'll see.
Y- You know, that's actually news to me too. I don't know if you're aware of this, but you never
Oh,
told me that you got in touch with someone to like help you out on Spotify.
oh.
So that
Well,
is,
okay. So Braden has the sneak peek. He knows exactly what songs and stuff I'm singing. He's seen the list.
yeah,
I guess I didn't mention that part. Yeah. So I worked with a company, and I don't want to say their name
yeah.
until it actually goes through, in case I don't work with them in the future. Um, but yeah, I worked with I like called him up. I got a recommendation from a friend, and so I called him up, sent in a video. They liked it, and so like I gave them the link to my channel or whatever. And then they were like, "Yeah, okay, we'll put you on." So I guess we'll see how that goes. I
Interesting.
don't know.
That's
Apparently it
pretty awesome.
works.
I was not aware of
Yeah.
this at all, so that's
I
pretty cool.
thought I told you. My bad.
Nah, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
It's been a while. I used to tell Braden everything because we were like really close. Like we lived next to each other. You know, we're all in Mililani, so it's really easy. And then we stopped. Well, and then I moved, and
Yeah,
so it got
yeah,
harder to like keep in touch and stuff. Yeah.
yeah. We really keep in touch now by like sending each other like Star Wars or like Family Guy clips. You
Memes,
know?
bro. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
It's just all Instagram reels, bro. We send each other.
hey, and actually, I'm on TikTok now, so I have been sending you
Oh
like
yeah.
occasional like TikTok links and stuff like
I
that.
get some of the links. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna clown Armand for that because that was me for the longest time too. So,
Yeah.
and I understand it because like, bro, people can dog on Instagram Reels all they want, but like it's literally just like, and I have TikTok now, like so I can say this, like it's literally just like you have like a second TikTok account with a different for you page, you know? I think
Yeah.
it's great. More
Pretty much.
content the better, you know? So,
Yeah. Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. That's facts. That's true. Actually. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. Why get more, right? What's the point? I
Exactly.
I'm fine with
Exactly.
my one. I don't need any more. Yeah. You know me. I've never been the social media type of guy anyway.
Well,
I have Instagram, Snapchat,
and YouTube.
and that's it. Yeah, and YouTube.
Did you forget about YouTube
the
as we're recording a YouTube video?
I wasn't sure if this counts as social media, but I guess it could.
For
It does.
sure.
This is
You
definitely
have
social media.
followers, you post content. That's all it takes to be
Yeah,
social media.
but it's fun. I post more on YouTube than I do on Instagram. I don't
That
have
is
any
true.
posts on Instagram.
Yeah, that
Oh,
is
that was
true.
the other thing that I guess I'm gonna try and start doing in 23. I got a lot of requests from people to do reels, like to make reels and to post videos of me
Mm,
singing on Instagram, not just YouTube, so like short clips and stuff. And so, yeah, why not? You know, I'll try it out. I don't know how the whole thing works. I've never done it before. Um, so I'm gonna go through and I'll make a couple like to learn, and like figure out how to do it. And then after that, you know, I'll be able to do that. My phone camera, the quality and stuff is pretty good, and then the mic is pretty good too. I just got a converter so that I can use my microphone on my phone.
oh,
Um,
that's good. Yeah, I was gonna say,
yeah,
like, trying to find a microphone for a Samsung is pretty difficult. because
Tough.
I was looking for one at some point. I don't remember what for. I don't know if it was just brought up to me,
Yeah,
but yeah, it's pretty difficult.
it's tough, but I ended up getting one of these USB-C to USB connectors or whatever, and so I could
Right,
just plug
right.
in because my microphone just goes into the computer, right? And so I just plug in my mic into this, and then I can put that into my charging port, and then I can use. That's actually how I recorded the Santa Baby one on my tablet, because I didn't have a computer. So right now I'm actually on my dad's computer, so this video should come out a little nicer, maybe.
Oh my
But
dude, that might be it, bro. Maybe your
what?
dad's computer, like camera quality, is not as good.
Really?
I mean, yeah, because I mean,
Is it worse?
when you use everything else, your camera's like never like blurry like that.
I have no idea. I can't wait for my computer to come back, bro. I miss my laptop so much.
I'm sure.
Dog, it's so much easier. I have all my stuff like saved and downloaded. I've got my
No, yeah,
bookmarks.
no, of course,
I've
of
got like a
course.
really good website that converts the YouTube videos into like MP3 files, and I've got everything set up, bro.
No, of
Now I
course.
have to like re-download it, and it's yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I'm sure. I mean, look, it's a
That might be
podcast. You
it,
guys don't
actually.
need to be watching this. If you want to look at our faces, then yeah, so be it. But I mean, most of you
Yeah.
guys are here to just listen, so I mean, it shouldn't matter. But if it does matter to you, then we apologize, and we're doing the best we can right now. We're trying,
Yeah.
we're trying. So, oh yeah, in terms
Because
of,
even on my end, you're like hella blurry. So I
oh,
think
is it
we're
really?
both having Wi-Fi issues.
Okay, maybe it is. Okay, maybe it is a Wi-Fi thing then. Yeah, I think
It might
maybe
be
the
a Wi-Fi
server
thing.
is just having a hard time. If you guys don't know, we record all of these things on Discord. So maybe
Yeah.
Discord's just having a hard time with the servers right now, Maybe they're not starting off their
Dude.
2023 too hot, but who
Yeah.
cares? It's
Or maybe
okay.
too many
Whatever.
people are on or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, that could be it too. But
Yeah. All
yeah,
good though. It's all good.
do you have any content coming out soon? Because for me, I'm going to be posting the other two parts eventually of the other random podcasts that we
Yeah.
recorded. Oh my goodness. And I also have a pre-recorded video from 2022 that I'm going to be
Nice.
posting pretty soon as well. I was actually going to post it yesterday, but then I was like, damn, my last video got like 700 views. I was like, I want to end off the year like that. We'll do that.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
I I
I was trying to do a video for today. And then we had a lot. We ended up. My family went out for a New Year's breakfast with everybody. Start the year off. Kind of just we went out and got some food. And so I didn't get a chance to record. And then I actually leave in like half an hour to go to a
right.
dinner. For or not. Yeah, roughly half an hour. We're doing like an early dinner to celebrate the new year at a friend's house. And so if I can, I'll record tonight. Probably not, because I think we'll be at their house until late. So I'm trying to get something out. I mean, if my laptop comes in tomorrow, though, then I'll probably have a video out in the next couple days. Because I'm also trying to do.
There we go.
Let's see, when does everybody go back to school on Island? It's like the 4th, right?
Damn,
4th or
I go
5th or
back to
something like
school
that.
like next week.
Next week
Yeah.
already? Damn.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'll try and I'll figure something out. I got like 2 new requests in the past couple days for songs. And so
Mm.
I'm gonna try and like move through those. I don't have anything planned for January, like as of songs wise. There weren't any like major holidays that fit the theme
Mm.
of like a
Aside from
YouTube
today,
video.
right?
Outside of today, yeah, this was pretty much it. And so I'm just gonna try and I don't know, I'll just do a normal cover.
Mm.
There aren't many songs about New Year's. I was really struggling to
Nah,
find songs.
I was actually
Well,
just
let me
thinking about
take
that
that
right
back.
now.
There aren't as many songs about New Year's that I can sing. That's just to clarify. Yeah, I don't know. I might I was kind of thinking throw it in the comments of this video. Uh I'm debating a country song cuz I haven't done one in a while. But let me know if you want like pop or I'll put it on my Instagram story too. I'll ask for like I'll do a poll and see, but I'm kind of debating a country song just because it's been a minute. I have my cowboy hat back there with all my stuff, so I might do, I don't know, maybe I'll go full country, or I'll just do like a pop song or something, depending on what people vote for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I mean Armand's always asking for requests. I mean, you know, I wouldn't say rarely, but I mean more times than not, someone will say, "Hey, can you do this song?" and he'll listen and he'll actually do it. So, and you can
Yeah.
reach him a lot of ways, not just the YouTube comment section, but also like DMing him on Instagram, he'll answer it and try and
Yeah.
get something done with that. So, I mean, a lot of ways to reach him. I'm usually not as flexible with it. If I really am feeling nice and I'm like, okay, I'll let you guys decide, what team we're gonna focus on today. But yeah, Armand's pretty
Yeah.
open.
Well, I try, and then like Loki, I have OCD on Instagram DMs. Like if I see the
The
button,
red,
it annoys
yes.
me when
Oh
I've got
my
the
God, dude, that is
notification.
so facts, bro. That is so facts.
Yeah. So I go through and I read all of my messages. Even if I don't respond right away, I read them all,
Mm,
so that I know like what's going on, and then that way I get rid of all the red marks. So if you DM me on Instagram, or if you vote on my story, if you DM me on Instagram, if you throw it in the YouTube comments, any of those things, if you have a song request, I will see it eventually. And then if it's a song that I am capable of singing, the only requests that I don't do are the ones that I like literally cannot sing. So I got a couple that were like there was one that was like heavy metal. I was like, yeah, my voice can't, like, I can't handle that. And then I don't want to ruin my vocal cords by like death metal kind of screaming. And so I wouldn't want to do that anyway. And then there were a couple ones that were just like really, really explicit. And I don't mind
mm,
cussing a little bit on my channel, but I do want to keep it more or less family friendly, maybe PG-13. So there were a couple, like, someone requested a couple rap songs, and I was like, normally I'm fine. I'm fine. Well, first off, I can't rap, but even if I could, even if I could, I'd prefer like the cleaner ones. But this one, it was like nonstop, and I was like, maybe not this one for
yeah.
YouTube. But
Nah, I
we'll
agree with you on
see.
that. I agree with you on that.
I don't want to. I also want a job in the future, and I don't really, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I don't really want to put it out there, me saying things like that so much.
Nah, I hear you on that. I hear you on that.
It's one thing if it's a podcast or if it's like a couple in a song, it's fine. But like, and it's every sentence.
Yeah.
There's a limit, guys. You know.
I was okay here. I was actually gonna ask you a question on this because I was talking about this with some of the other dudes, like another the other night when someone asked me about my YouTube channel and stuff. But
Yeah.
how do you like handle? I wouldn't say handle, but like, how do you deal with your comment section? Like, is it usually good? Is it bad? Do you like respond a lot and like stuff like what is the interaction like on your channel?
Honestly, the comments usually it's you guys like Red Track plus Aiden. And then it's a couple other people that I know, but most of my channel comments, like when I look at the videos and stuff, um 95% of them are just like hyping me up, which is really nice. I really appreciate that. A lot of them are like it's just my name because that's all the guys, right? So everybody just Armand Needles, right? So everybody writes that. Um a lot of people just like I get a lot of emojis. Most of my comments are emojis. They're just, like hand clapping or
That's
like
good.
yeah, so it's really nice. And then sometimes I get a couple requests. So I respond to all the requests. Ones if it's just like my name, might not respond. But like, or if it's like emojis or something, like, thank you, but I can't respond to all 20 of them because it's the same thing. So what would my response be on every single one? You know what I mean?
Mm,
But if someone requests a song, I try and respond If it's on Instagram, I'll definitely respond to you because then it's just a DM, right? I'll hit you back with a text, say, yeah,
Mm.
for sure. Let me go. I'll do this. I'll add it to the list or whatever. If it's on the channel, I try and respond where I say, like, yeah, I'm adding it to the list or like for sure or something like that so that like they know I saw it. And then I have a whole Google Drive just dedicated. Like I made a brand new email for this podcast for my channel.
Mm.
And then I used that email to make a whole new Google Drive. And so all the requests that you guys send me go straight into a Google Doc. That's literally just a checklist for me. And then I have a separate one with like a calendar for different ones or like different holidays or whatever with different songs that kind of match those. But I'm trying to get through all the requests and stuff. I think right now I'm sitting at like 4 that I haven't done yet. And so I'm working on it. But
Damn, you got requests
yeah.
from last year, bro? Come on, bro.
Dude, for real, I swear, bro. If my computer didn't crash, I would have had them done, bro. It's just, it's so annoying, but it is what it is, you know.
Uh,
I'm working on it. It's, yeah, it's so annoying.
How about like you ever notice any trends with like the like and dislike ratio? I'm literally just
Let me
asking you
actually
about like
pull up
the
my
I'm
studio.
like asking you about like the interaction and like the statistics of your channel because I'm actually curious about it.
Yeah, it's just the analytics. Let me hold up. I mean, honestly, I get a lot of. What's kind of cool is you know how it tells you like your returning viewers versus your new viewers. Um,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I get a lot of new. I've been getting a lot of new viewers. The past 2 videos, they've been like double the returning viewers, which is
Oh,
really
that's
cool that
great.
I'm reaching more people. So
Yeah,
that's really nice.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I like that. Um, let's see. Where do I go for the? Wait, hold on. Can't
Because
actually see
I know like
where's the channels.
statistically for mine, my channel average for the likes to dislikes is about like I think it was like 89.5% it said.
Oh,
So
okay. Is that in studio or do I have to go to
yeah,
my?
I usually find those things in studio. Well, while Armand's looking for that, and Armand, it
I'm
should be like
still a YouTube newbie, so
yeah, it should be like
Braden's teaching me the
in the
ways.
analytics section. If you
Yeah,
can't find it, no worries. But I don't know. I kind of don't like the fact that YouTube took away the dislike count. Like,
yeah.
you
I
know,
know what you mean.
it
Me
was like
too.
more like they took it away to like not hurt people's feelings, and it's just like I don't know. If you're concerned about your feelings being hurt on the internet, I think you're in the the wrong spot. Because
Yeah.
I mean, some people are hateful and they just dislike, just because. But then I think there are also some people where it's like, it's almost like criticism in a way, which, comes with doing this kind of stuff. So I don't know. I,
Criticism
I
is
would feel
good.
like it's a good feedback, but when I see the percentages, I have to like, do the math now with like, okay, how many likes did I get? And then how many dislikes does this mean I got? Because I'm actually curious, and I think
Yeah.
sometimes, like, especially on my channel, where it's like I'm doing things based on my opinion and picking players because I feel this way and that way about, a certain thing. I'm more than open to listening to the critiques, that people give me and stuff like that. And that definitely contributes to it. So, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Still having a tough time with that.
I'm just looking at the actual video. I can't find the. Oh, there we go. Likes versus dislikes.
Yeah.
I don't have any dislikes on
Oh,
videos.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
I didn't realize that.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's really good. I had no dislikes on my last one, and I'm at like it. So I'm at 91% for like the like to dislikes or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So it's not bad.
Yeah.
91% of
No,
viewers liked it.
that's definitely good.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I was fully expecting people to like sit down and clown me on some videos or like, because things happen. Sometimes I voice crack or whatever. Or I don't hit a note. It is what it is. I'm trying. But like um people are actually like really supportive. Either that or maybe they just don't get that far in the video. That might be it too. But
Mm,
like, you know what I mean? Like it's just I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I was looking at it. On average, most people watch my intro and then they leave the video. They don't even watch the singing. And I was like,
mm.
bruh. But it's
Actually,
still like 65%, 65, 70% of people stay until the end, which is really nice.
mm.
I'm getting good retention.
Yeah, see, actually, that was actually something that I was gonna bring up too. I guess we can do it on the video here. We'll
Yeah.
help everyone out who's watched this far. But I think I know I brought this up to you before, but I think that the intros have to be cut down because like I
Gotta be
know
shorter.
sometimes like
Yeah.
watching your videos, I know that like I think the last video was about like 2 or 2.5 minutes for an intro. I
I
think
think so, yeah.
tops it's got to be like 30 seconds. Like, and
Yeah, I
that's like
know.
the max. And like if you have stuff to say to people, I would suggest either putting it in the description, pinning a comment
Or
on
at
the
the end.
bottom of your or at the top of your comment section,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
just saving it all for the end because like
That's what I'm thinking.
right. I mean
I'm
like
gonna change up the format of my videos a little
I
bit where
yeah,
I
I
was just gonna
definitely
do an
agree.
intro with what song, 30 seconds in the beginning, do the song, and then after the song with like whatever news or whatever that I have to share, if there's anything to say, Instagram, whatever. And I could so I'm planning on changing it up. That was one of the things that I was looking at. I made a couple notes for 2023.
That's a
That's
good
one of the
one.
things that I'm
That's a
gonna
good
change
one.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know the intros are long. And that's why I was also like, only reason these last ones have been so long is because I haven't been able to make videos regularly. I feel like once I get into the swing of things, if I'm doing a video a week, it'll be a 30-second intro because there's nothing to say. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. I
But
think that's
it's
super important.
because I've had to wait with like my computer going down or just me being busy with school or whatever.
Hmm.
Every time I do a video, it's like, well, you haven't seen me in a month, so here's what's going on.
Right.
So it's just, yeah. I'm definitely gonna try and keep up on that.
Yeah.
Wait,
Also,
and if it's really long, I'll throw it to the end.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And also, because Armand brought this up to me and I wasn't even aware that he was dealing with this. If anyone knows how he can put in the music, the background music without getting a copyright claim, that would be good. Because
Oh yeah.
YouTube was different back then, and I used to make videos with music in it before, and I could just put like the link to the song in the that's in the background, and I wouldn't get copyright claimed. But it's different now. Like you do that now, it does not mean anything, and YouTube's changed its rules
Yeah.
so drastically in such a short period of time that I'm not really sure what counts for what anymore.
Me too.
So
And
yeah,
I mean, honestly, guys, when it comes down to it, my videos all get copyright claimed just because of the backtrack. But that
right.
doesn't really matter because I'm not making any money off of it. You know what I mean? Like, there's
Well,
no there's no money in
I'm just
this
saying,
until you hit it big.
in the chance, yes, in the chance that like stuff
That's
happens and
true.
it's like, well, I mean, seriously, like anything can happen. Like tomorrow, you could
That's
have
fair.
like the
That's
greatest
fair.
video of all time, and it doesn't matter that you're like 300 lower than me right now. You could have like 1,000 more than me. It's the internet, man. It's crazy,
That's fair. That's fair.
but
Yeah, I gotta figure that out, man. Because honestly, just trying to keep it out of the copyright thing really annoying.
yeah. I and
Unless I play the music myself. Like the only way I can do it, honestly, I have to play it like on my phone, but then it sounds like shit, and so I don't want to do that.
yeah,
Or like
nah, nah,
I
that
can't play guitar like good enough to where I could do the beat myself or anything like that. I can't throw in instruments, and so it's like, oh, what do I do?
yeah, it's a tough
Yeah,
situation. Yeah.
I mean it is what it is, but that I mean we've been talking about me like this whole time. Do you have what are your analytics looking at? Because I feel bad. I was like, no, we
What?
just got on
No,
a roll.
dude, don't worry about it. And you know what? Here's the thing, right? And I don't mind because, like, I'm sure there's a, good portion of people who are watching from my channel because this does get posted
Probably.
unlisted on my channel. And if you're watching it on the random
Mm,
podcast, you know about both of us. So I would rather
Yeah,
have
exactly.
you get as much exposure as possible, you know. But yeah, analytics wise, okay, so it gives us statistics within the last 30 days. So I've had a total of 8,200 in the last 28 days. And it says that that's
Views?
5,400 more than usual. So again, you know, as long as those numbers are
That's
trending
pretty
up.
good.
The watch time, oh my God, that's something that I really like to look at because, you know, you can get the
Mhm.
views, but if people aren't watching for a long time, I mean, what's the point, right? And
Right.
I've had 365 hours in the last 28 days. So that's also
Damn.
very good. And then
So how many videos is that?
let
If
me
you
check.
had to guess.
In the last 28 days, I've had one, two, three, four, I've had 5 videos.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many
Yeah,
hours was it?
365. So that's
Damn.
yeah, that's pretty solid. And like,
That's
I
really
mean,
good.
yeah, I mean, I've actually one of the videos, which is a Seattle Seahawks mock draft, that's actually
Yeah.
trending towards being my highest viewed video I've ever made on the channel. Um,
Wow, really?
it's actually slowly creeping up to 3,000, so that's really promising. And then
Yeah.
I had my lowest video was 61, so obviously I'm a little disappointed in that one because you know, but I kind of
Lowest
I look
video.
at that and I'm like, okay, what could I have done better? And I kind of know, so I'm gonna fix that up. But in
That's
terms of
fair.
view counts of everything else, the one that we're first starting off with, I don't know if this is counting because it says 4 weeks ago, but we
Okay.
got 241 views, 2,900, 619, 61, and 730. So I mean, you know, I don't
That's
want to
really good,
I
dude.
don't want to settle for these like, relatively high view counts for the channel because I would love to see some, be
Yeah,
even
yeah.
above 3,000, which I don't have yet, but I'd like to
Mhm.
see it. Um but again, we talked about this before where it's as long as we're reaching more people than we already have on the channel, we'll take
Exactly.
that, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, and definitely, I mean,
Hey, but saying that, even though, real quick, please subscribe to my boy Braden's channel, okay?
yes,
This
and,
man is
and
getting
same here
like
too, and
on
same here too.
average, bro. He's getting 1,000 or more views on these videos, and he's only at like 360 subs. So it's like, come on, guys, a little bit more, at least a couple people. If you guys like the football stuff, now obviously his uh like channel is more specialized, right? But
Yeah.
it's still really fun. If you enjoy the football stuff, if you're into sports in general, you should definitely consider subscribing because I'm subscribed. I love watching his videos. Me personally, I follow pretty much only just football, but even that, I don't follow it to like the same degree. And so if I ever want to know something about another team, I actually just my go-to is Braden's channel. Not gonna lie, dude. Honestly, I do this all the time. If we're playing someone and I don't know a lot about their team, I go to your channel and then I type in their team into your search bar and then I just watch whatever video pops up. So I've watched like most of your videos probably once or twice, the ones that I've seen, because it's like I just keep rewatching them every time we play that team or
That's
whatever.
funny.
But like you guys should definitely consider subbing to him, and gotta get him to the 400 at
Yeah,
least
yeah.
by
Oh, actually,
summer.
yeah, no, no,
Want to get there
that's
soon.
something that I actually wanted to talk to you about. So like at the end of 2023, what is like your crazy that we're talking
A
about that as we
goal?
just started, but like yeah, like what number
Yeah.
do you like really want to hit um in terms of subscriber count?
Honestly, man, I'm gonna. This might sound like I'm lowballing it, but I'm looking at 100. Only
Okay.
because I got 50 subs over 1 year, right?
Yeah.
And I wasn't as active, so my mentality is okay. I'm gonna be even more active with it. But I think over the next year, 50 subs is reasonable, where I could reach enough people, and if I'm posting enough to where it's like worth it for them to sub, then that's dope. And then that way, I at least it's an upward trend. Essentially, 50 subs would cause me to break even, right? I'm not going down. And so
I see. Yeah.
anything above 50 would be a profit in the sense if I'm looking at like business sense kind of, if I'm
Mhm.
thinking money wise and I translate that to subs, um anything above 50 subs over the entire year would be me gaining profit. And so I think 100 subs total by the end of this year would be pretty cool. I
That
feel
would,
like it's reasonable.
yeah, dude, I'm telling you, bro, once you hit the triple digits, bro, that is gonna feel like such an accomplishment, bro. I mean, like,
Yeah.
it is really tough. Like,
Oh, I
some
can't even name 100 people, my guy. Like,
that's so facts. That's so facts, bro.
You know what I
Oh my
mean? Like,
god.
if I could get that many subs, it'd be like,
No,
damn,
that's facts, dude.
I got this many people watching,
Off the dome, I'm trying to
bro.
think of 100 people that I actually know. Like, I have more followers
Exactly.
than that, like on my Instagram. But like, could I name them? I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't
exactly,
know.
exactly. Me too. Yeah. No, I get that. I get that.
That's
That's how
funny.
I feel too. It's like, oh, that's a lot of people, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
definitely. I think that's a good number to go for.
Yeah. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at 500.
It's fair.
I really want to say 1,000, but let's be real here. I mean, we both know how difficult it is. And
Yeah. No, I
hey,
feel like 500 is reasonable. I mean, last year you got what? You said you were like 115
about
roughly?
yeah.
Like you
So
gained about 115. So if you're at 360 right now, I think you could hit 500.
no, yeah, 500. That would be awesome. I'd just be like, damn, okay, like we're taking
Yeah.
some strides now. So,
Yeah.
but as long as it's going up,
Damn,
as
man.
long as it's going up, and
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
not stagnating too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we want to be gaining at least a couple here and there.
yeah, for sure,
But
for sure.
I was looking at the analytics while you were talking. And I was like, bro, the last video I got no subs, but I had like 74 new viewers. I was like, okay.
Oh, I see.
I
Oh yeah, that's in. You know what? Actually, yeah. Let's.
was
I'm
like,
gonna add
damn,
YouTube to the list of that too.
okay.
Yeah. See, YouTube. I really like YouTube Studio. Actually, the real reason why I
Yeah.
actually downloaded YouTube Studio initially when I started YouTube was so I could change my thumbnails. I didn't realize that it was gonna
Yeah.
come with all of this as well. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. If you guys have YouTube channels or if you're thinking about getting one, YouTube Studio is actually a really dope app. It's really
Definitely.
nice to look at that, and then you can go through and see like all your channel analytics without going to the actual video. Because if you go from your channel and you click on it, it gives you a view, and
Oh,
so
right.
it doesn't, that throws it off. Because as soon as you click onto the video, you're probably gonna click out of it because you're like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. All of a sudden, your view goes up, right? But then your watch time goes down because you're only in there for like a second, and so it kind of throws off your like your actual analytics. It skews it a bit, and so if you go into YouTube Studio, you can do all that stuff without having to worry on like clicking the channel or actually giving yourself an accidental view. And then like Braden was saying, it's really easy to change the thumbnails and stuff. I don't do that because I don't try hard enough, but they got, but it's really easy to go through and do all that stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Definitely a good app.
Going back to your first question, my my last video got a grand total of +3 subscribers. We'll take it, bro. Everyone
Let's
counts.
go.
Yeah. But
That's
actually,
good.
what's interesting is it also shows like how people found the video. So through YouTube recommendations in itself, I got 546 from that. So like that's
Wow.
pretty good. Yeah.
That's
Also
pretty
like
good.
yeah, and then you can also see like what is it called? Like I got YouTube search, that's about 150, and then there's some other categories below it. But yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Let's see, I want to see what mine reach, how they found it. So a lot of people found it from browse.
Mm.
Suggested videos was 20%. That's not bad. Direct or unknown was 13 points. What does that mean?
That's very strange.
Yeah. I had 15% of my viewers come to it from direct or unknown. Whatever.
Okay. Hmm.
That's fine.
I'm
Damn.
thinking direct. That could potentially be like from like your links on like Instagram and stuff like that.
No, it has Instagram as a separate thing.
Oh, it does.
It
Oh,
says that
oh,
all my views
interesting.
came from, or like the external sites. 100% of external sites was Instagram because that's where I posted it.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
You know what's cool, guys, too? If you, since we're hyping up YouTube Studio right now, I don't know if you could see my phone screen. It might be too bright. If it, yeah,
Yeah, it's a little blurry on my end, and yeah, it's way too bright.
If you could see that right there, that shows you what videos actually recommend your
Oh,
video.
yes, yes, that is a thing
That's
as
kind of
well.
cool. That's a really dope like piece of it. So I could see that content suggesting me. It's a lot of Michael Bublé, which is really awesome. I love that. That's fantastic. But yeah, it's really really cool. A lot of karaoke videos and stuff, and then a lot of people found it from those. 34% of people that like came from another video found my thing in recommendations from Billy Joel, "Just the Way You Are" karaoke. So that's kind of cool.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know. That's super random, but kind of
You know,
cool.
actually, now that you bring that up, I remember this because it was so random. I remember I was looking at that one time for a video, and I saw it on accident. One of my videos got recommended after someone watched like a WWE video, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, that's cool though. I don't
That-
know. It's nice that like it pops up on the recommended. I think that's really cool.
that's so funny. It's so funny to me.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. Well, did you have anything else to? I gotta head out soon.
Yeah, no, I know
But
you gotta wrap it up. Yeah, we are on a time constraint
yeah.
right now, but I mean, yeah, I mean,
Anything else you wanted to put out there, or
not really. I mean, hey, look, this is why it's called the Random Podcast, guys, right? Because
yeah,
we had something random that we wanted to talk about, and we kind of just veered off. So,
yeah.
if you enjoy listening to us talk, awesome, awesome. But
That's
yeah,
yeah. This is the
again,
channel for you. But
if you're
if not,
watching this from my channel or through ever like my link or something like that, again, go
yeah,
support Armand. Like I say every video. And then if you're from Armand's channel, then support me. If not, you're a
yeah,
loser.
for sure.
And then if you're watching from the Random Podcast, you're most likely one of our close friends. So thank you guys for watching
Yeah,
up until this point. But we're gonna let Armand go now and do whatever he's got to do. But
yeah.
yeah, any closing words
Like
from you?
always, I just wanted to point out. I know we talked about it earlier, but please hit me up with requests or whatever. I would love to do that. If you tell me what song to sing, that saves me a lot of time and brain power. Because I don't have to like figure out what I want to do. So just tell me what songs you want me to sing, and then if I can do it, I'll do it.
Okay.
And so just requests, man, hit them up, and as much as you guys want.
All right,
Yeah, that's it.
that sounds
All I
awesome, and
got.
yeah, I guess Happy New Year, and
Awesome.
we'll see you guys later.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everyone.
Peace.
Cool.